Hey guys, it's Kenuda with some more Sunless Sea. A delightful welcome. The delightful adventuress leans over the rail of the ship, sniffing the humid air with evident distaste. What a filthy, damp little place. Oh well, we shall endure. At the sight of the mayor hobbling up, she straightens. A thin, insincere smile spreads across her face. Ah, you there, my good primitive, she calls, striding down the ramp and clasping his arm tight. Now then, I come in search of your first Emperor's vault, and for that I shall be needing a few things. Some of your finest workers, and tools, and some food. Do you understand me? She shakes her head, barely waiting for a response. Food, she repeats. Comprenas? Oh dear, I see we shall be here for a while. Listen, I hear you fellows rather like souls. Shall we discuss that like higher primates? Barnabas stays to settle up while his mistress negotiates the value of her soul with the mayor. Barnabas removes his mask with what looks to be a silent moment of great relief. Underneath is nothing, just a flat surface where his face should have been. Ah, an unfinished Clayman. One of those flawed products of Polythreme that follow their own rules. If only you'd known that before he boarded. Of course, that's why the adventurers never mentioned it. He silently presents you with your agreed fee, dips his head in a polite bow, and lumbers back to his mistress. It appears she has struck a deal with the mayor. The delightful adventuress will establish a base camp on Fountainhead Island. She welcomes your assistance as one who has proven to be not entirely useless. And I gained 200 echoes. Yay! Port Stanton. Compile a port report. Now that the Admiralty has been brought up to date, this will be far quicker. Unfortunately, also less profitable. Damn it. Let us go to Fountainhead. An old Zante finds your tongue as you row, and left him treading water, all for the sake of the night he'd shared with the rubbery captain's daughter. Let us visit the delightful adventuress's camp. With a small army of monkeys bought with her soul, she excavates the vault of the first emperor. The delightful adventuress, helped by her faceless clay man bodyguard, Barnabas, and a small group of worker monkeys hired for the price of her soul, works to excavate the vault of the first emperor. Let us... The delightful adventuress has already uncovered and put aside many treasures. A small statue amongst them looks particularly interesting. Nobody is watching. At least, you don't think so. It is hard to tell with Barnabas's blank face giving nothing away. Can he see? He seems to be able to, somehow. In any event, he makes no move to raise an alarm as you take the small trinket. A flustered circus mistress. Oh, it's you, of course. Help me with these blasted maps, what you, the monkeys, are quite clueless. She shakes her head. They claim our souls uplift them, but if you ask me, it's just a case of monkey see, monkey do. Can you believe they think that Zeppelin of theirs will let them create a new empire? Wait, you there! Take that out of your mouth this very second! Let's go to the vault. It may look centuries old, but this entryway is relatively new. The monkeys can never leave alone, always adding bits on as their whims demand. This tribute to the Empire's first and greatest has been constructed over generations by monkeys working with stolen ideas of what an ancient tomb should be. We can go back to the camp. No, sorry, we go outside the vault. To rush, darling, is to court tragedy. The delightful adventuress pays barely any attention to you as she prepares. She is not yet ready to open the vault. You should return later when she has had the chance to organize her monkey workers. This may take a while. Okay, alright. That's actually fine. We will head back to port and travel to Sovereign Island. A hunting party powers through the water. You barely row out of the way in time, for it has no intention of turning or slowing. The chattering of angry monkeys fades into the darkness as they head for the other islands in search of food. The gates are guarded by two armored monkeys that would look adorable if not for the blood on their bayonets. Humans are not welcome without an invitation or a worthy gift for the Emperor. The Wild Wheeled Court. The stench and heat as the gates open are a sucker punch to your senses. Inside, the stagnant air of the windowless wood palace hangs with sweat and tastes of hair. Everything is filthy, and every surface used. The apes as likely to swing across the roof as walk the floors. In prized oases of relative calm, the high-souled conduct themselves with the poise of high-born lords and ladies. Around them, their barely uplifted lessers scamper around exhausted, taking orders and cruelties from all who care to dispense them. In the middle are countless more. A sea of apes longing for advancement and fighting for what they have with tooth, claw, and low cunning. Emperor Crispin IV holds court in the heart of his palace. None may speak without permission, but the voice of the emperor is still the least heard of all. To step into his throne room is to step into another world, a polished one of cool and blessed quiet that already feels as alien as it is pleasant. An official welcome. The emperor sits on his throne, wrapped in robes of violet and wearing an ornate golden mask. He remains motionless and silent. He could be mistaken for a statue, if not for an almost imperceptible nod to grant his seneschal permission to speak in his name. She approaches, arms folded in the red-trimmed yellow robes of a court mandarin. Her expression is carefully blank, the chestnut hair on her face powdered alabaster white and decorated with exquisite detail in red and black. The rings on her fingers mark her as a 10-souled ape, a status even the Admiralty can respect. She bows before you, a complicated, ritual display of sweeping sleeves that somehow never breaks eye contact. Finished, she waits for your response. I will return the bow. I succeeded, oh my god. You bow deeply, but not to the exquisite seneschal. She is but the voice of the emperor, and it is to him that your respect is due. He makes no move and says nothing, but a test has been passed nevertheless. Now, there is business to be discussed. The Great Exodus. The exquisite seneschal requests your assistance to supply the Empire of Han's great work, a zeppelin that will take them to a new home far away from here. You point out that the Admiralty has the Empire of Han's both under embargo and quarantined. The only thing worse to be caught doing here than supplying them would be helping them escape their confinement. Have your people not already caused us enough pain, she demands. We starve, and you would prevent us being fed. We thirst to explore, and you cage us like animals. Why? For what fine purpose? What threat are we to you who happily dine with devils? She shakes her head, almost with pity. What could you possibly see in us that shames you so? I will help. The exquisite seneschal bows again, deeper. With a pair of servants to row the boat, she takes you to the Zeppelin site in Port Stanton. It was originally the project of a traveler from afar hoping to travel east who encountered an accident. In his plans and engine, however, the monkeys saw their opportunity. The Great Exodus will require supplies and fuel, of course, explains the exquisite seneschal. We also seek souls to uplift our brethren that they may join the work. You will, of course, be reasonably compensated for your expenses and rewarded upon completion. She also hints that there may be faster ways to complete the Zeppelin. To say more, though, would require a level of trust that you have not earned yet. Let's see, they need 100 fuel contributed to it, 100 souls, and 100 supplies. I definitely do not have souls. Working with the delightful adventuress will unlock a way to gather enough souls to complete the Zeppelin. The exquisite seneschal may have a distasteful way of acquiring many of the supplies required for free. A respected visitor to the Wildweald Court can arrange a more efficient supply of fuel from elsewhere. Let's see. Back to Port Stanton. Let's sail again and go to Fountainhead again. Let's see, she does not have them... Oh, wait, no, she does. The delightful adventuress consults papers while her clayman Barnabas and a small crew of variably hard-working monkeys try to force open the door. "Ah, you're here," she calls. "Do pick up a crowbar, there's a dear. Bit of elbow grease should do it." "Right! On the count of 3, muscles, human and primate alike, strain as the delightful adventuress harries everyone along. Finally, with a crack and a screech of triumphant exhaustion, the doors slide open. Inside is just blackness. "There! Now, chop chop, everybody!" declares the delightful adventuress, striding into the dark with a personal glim lantern. Behind her, her monkeys collapse to the ground, gasping. Occasionally, stolen words and squeals of protest escape into the air. I need foxfire candles. I definitely don't have those. So, first I need fuel. Leave the adventuress's camp. Go back to Stanton Island. Oh, Jesus Christ. The mayor smiles tightly. As a four-soul ape with ambitions, he cannot be seen to be anything but cunning, ruthless, and avaricious to a fault. The part of him that was the delightful adventuress only cheers him on. You bitch. I'm not paying 60 fucking echoes for some goddamn fuel. Fuck that noise. Let us head to Hearthsake Village. He joined the pirates to see the Z. Now he just hopes to one day see something he recognizes. Join a raid on the Empire of Hands. Jeez. He came well prepared for this journey, unless your idea of preparations happens to include a compass, a map not written in riddles, a sextant, and a spare set of spectacles to compensate for severe myopia. Let's see. I don't have dynamite. I don't have a live specimen. I do not have Tales of Terror, at least not that much. I don't have a Searing Enigma or Delightful Archaeology for the map. I will trade 2 supplies for some Foxfire candles. And then I'm gonna get the fuck out. Let's head back to the Ash Isthmus. The silence is peaceful here. No engine rumbling, no sounds of crew at work, just your own heavy breathing as you row in the rhythmic splash of waters. Let us head to the Monkey Foundling's hut. The 2 Pentecost apes attack, snarling and hissing. Their raw furiosity forces a retreat, though they do not follow and press the advantage. Once you are through the trees, the chase ends. Peering through the foliage, you see them quietly return to their strange vigil. Okay. Now you look carefully, you can see the traps hidden in the forest. All things considered, it is for the best the ghost of the Ash Isthmus saw you as a playmate instead of an invader. There are reasons both humans and the smarter apes leave her to her own devices. Let's travel back to Fountainhead. And go to the vault. And enter the vault. The delightful adventuress will not relinquish her glim lantern. You will need foxfire candles to light your way. 1 crate will suffice for the entire exploration. At the bottom of the stairs is a room with a sealed stone door. In front of that stands a pointedly placed plinth, a PPP, holding 3 thin pillars and some stone discs. The delightful adventuress rolls her eyes. A trial of the mind, it appears. How very adorable. It appears that our monkey friend's ancestors have absorbed more than a few souls with a passion for the things of pulp. Things of the pulp. Oh well, that should make things interesting. She slaps your shoulders. Do the honors, Capitano. Good thing I am smart. 3 poles, stone discs. Oh please. The Towers of Hanoi puzzle? That little children's game that has been amusing London in recent years? The Santa Chamber must be a more recent addition to the vault than it looks, if even the monkeys have bought into its legend. 15 stone discs. Ha, a minor problem suddenly reveals itself. Well, I see that you have this under control, declares the delightful adventuress, heading back upstairs. I leave it in your evidently very capable hands. Oh, Jesus fucking Christ. An occurrence. Your Empire of Hands, Towers of Hanoi moves remaining quality is now 32,767. Jesus Christ. One move at a time, one move. If you keep this up, you should be done just in time to see the 6th city. You and the delightful adventuress are not the only treasure hunters in the Empire of Hands. Another may have supplies that you both lack. Oh my god, I need dynamite. That's what I fucking need. Okay. I don't feel like doing shore leave here, but let's do it. Monkey soldiers scour the jungle for fresh meat. The Empire has little of it, but the unsold monkeys are considered fair prey by their civilized and sold betters. So too are any humans who might disappear without too much trouble. Once back at court, both will be served up and heralded the finest venison, veal, chicken, and pork for a court that knows what it is supposed to like, but not what it actually tastes like. You hide in the bushes until the hunting party has gone and slip away undetected in the other direction. Okay, where am I gonna go from here? Well, let's see. No, I've still got some time. Where am I gonna go from here? Shit. I, once again, need to go back to Fallen London. Either that, or I desperately need to find a new island and a new story and hope that it has something good. I'm gonna head back to Fallen London, where I know it's safe. Actually, no, I'm gonna head up to Godfall first. I want to see that again. Oh, shit cakes. Glorious Dreadnought. Get out of here. Get away, get away, get away. Oh my god, you missed. Oh my god, thank you. I'm glad you assholes have a chance of missing. Yeah, we're gonna head over to Godfall. Get the fuck away from me. Oh, right, the Tides of Appetite are somewhere in here. Glorious Dreadnought, you do not still see me. Fuck off. Dude, I just realized that that looks like a fucking face. Discovered the Tides of Oh my god, it's moving. Oh my god, it's fucking moving. Is it? It is! Oh god. Fuck this. Nope. Out. Out, out, out. It said that this was an island, but this isn't a goddamn island. Is there a port here? There can't be. Oh my god, the fucking faces move. I see why it's called the Tides of Appetite now. I'm not gonna go over one of their fucking mouths. I'd get eaten. Oh, I'm low on supplies. The foundling is here! The quartermaster has been complaining of food going missing of late, and now you know why. The monkey foundling sits smiling innocently behind a crate, mouth surrounded by fresh crumbs and in a bed of... Oh, wait, your stolen clothes? Yeah, you seemed fun, she says. She desperately wants to explore the Z with you. Okay. Sure. The monkey foundling hugs you tight and asks, eyes sparkling, where you keep the weapons. Oh my god. She's a mascot. That is awesome. That is awesome. Godfall. Let's get a port report. I need 5 Foxfire candles to explore this place. Do not have the. I do not have that. Oh god, I actually have a time limit to do that. I need to get there as quickly as possible to do that. Let's see. Okay, we're gonna head to Port Cecil, then to the Salt Lions, then Station 3, and then back to Fallen London. Let's see. I can try and figure out the names of a few of these islands for secrets. But first, let's see. What do you raise? You raise my veils. You raise my veils. You raise my irons, and it might hurt me. Yes. Alright, cool. Port Cecil. Just a little ways ahead. I think I have just enough fuel to get back to London. But let's see. I'm gonna end this episode off here, guys. I hope you guys have enjoyed, and I'm gonna pick this back up when I am back in Fallen London. I don't think too much interesting stuff is gonna happen here, but oh my god. Jesus Christ, I'm using 1.5 fuel because of my engine. But gather intelligence. Alright, so with that, guys, I'm gonna head out. I hope you guys have enjoyed. If you have, please leave a like and a favorite. Please leave a comment telling me what you liked about it. And in the end, please share this with your friends and hit that subscribe button. Bye-bye! Oh, sorry, this happened right at the last second. In Amber, some disturbance of the undersea has brought sunken ruins up out of the water. But these stones were lost beneath more than the sea. They are half encased in a smooth, translucent orange substance like amber. Even as you watch the ruins groan and shiver, the convulsions that brought them up will soon take them below again. There's deep amber. The amber encasing the ancient stones cracked under the grinding pressures of the earth. You could scramble in and examine them. I will do so. Oh wow. Of their bones. You squeeze through the fissures in the amber shell to explore the ruins within. The dwellings are low and windowless, thick-walled, flat-roofed, like those in desert countries. Nothing like anything underneath. You find shattered pots, glass beads, and bones, all mired in amber. Something wrong about these bones. One of your sailors mutters uneasily, a seasoned woman with a little surgeon's training. She's right. The shape of the skull is not precisely human. The arms and bones have splayed out like twigs off a branch. Another exclaims as he finds the bones of a small animal, coiled together like a knot of serpents. Shapelings, someone hisses. You think that's what they say, but none of your crew will admit to speaking. There's a rumbling from below. You all scramble desperately for the exits in the amber casing, squeezing through one by one just in time. The amber snaps shut, and the ruins sink again beneath the waves with a tremendous roar and show of foam. Well, guys, this also happened near the end. I am halfway between the Salt Lions and Shepherd Isles. I was desperately rushing to get some more fuel, and I ran out. I made a sacrifice to stone, and she took all of my supplies in exchange for an outlandish artifact that I cannot use. So, quite likely, this character is dead. I can abandon ship, draw lots for lifeboats, and try and get back to London. If I successfully get back to London, I will keep all of my officers and have nothing in my hold. I might keep my echoes, I don't remember. I had 20 Sphinx Stone that I was going to, sell in London, but it looks like this character is now dead. Let's find out if I am dead. One by one, your crew abandoned themselves to their fate. You are the last. And I died. Lost at sea. Alright, well, I made it, I think, 2 years in-game. God damn, I did so good. This is not the end of the series. I'm gonna keep playing, but there will be a new character. Your first captain has died. But the question is, what do I want to do? I can retain 50% of my mirrors. Let's see, hold on. Oh, nice, I wish I had all of this shit. Let's see. I can keep my chart, which will keep all of my fucking locations. I can retain an officer. Oh yes, I want to keep the comatose ferret, of course. Fucking hell, I definitely want to keep the ferret, because I'm not gonna start with that. I could get a really powerful deck weapon. I think the best thing that's gonna happen for me is to keep my chart. But with this, guys, actually no, I will make this character. Yeah, I will first make this character, and then we will continue on. So let's see. Bonus to Veils, a poet, a veteran, an ordained priest, or a philosopher. I want to be a priest. The you're a devil. The gall-eyed engineer. Her eyes will hatch soon, but until then she wants to work. Okay. I want to find my father's bones again. M'lady. And I will be... Oh yes, I will be a tomb colonist. That's what will happen. No. The Bishop of St. Fiacre. This cadaverous and sinister prelate interviewed you in person just before you were cast out of the priesthood. He seemed surprisingly sympathetic. After what happened with your father, I suppose I shouldn't be surprised. The bishop's face is stern and shadowed. I do not condone you what you have done, he says, but many of us have, what shall I say, eccentric appetites. Yes, I will assist you, but you must help me satisfy one of my own cravings. Dark drop coffee is difficult to find in London. Bring me, oh, let's say 2 sacks of beans. Bring me this, and I shall share with you what I know. Oh hey, the Labyrinth of Tigers is here. Huh, nice. We will sell this book. Okay guys, with that is the end of this episode. We will continue on with the series next time. First, Yes! I've kept all of these places. This means that getting secrets is going to be a little harder, but I know where this shit is. So, I know what directions to go in for all sorts of different things, and I can still get some of the stuff from the Empire of Hands and work with the Admiralty. In fact, where do they want me to go? From the Corsair's Forest. Okay. Anyway, that is it for this episode, guys. I hope you guys enjoy, and I will see you in the next one. Bye-bye!